Alright, yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm Noctis Kyrios, and we are here. We are back for some more Punishing Grey Raven. But yeah, how's your new day? I hope you're all doing well, because I'm doing alright. But yeah, super excited to be back and to dive into source for some more PGR. And as you can see, new patch screen, which means new patches here, new units here. Ah, yes. Ah, the cool intro. Oh, it's so sick, dude. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so cool. They really went all out for this, huh? They definitely went all out for this one. But yeah, super excited to be back here and to dive in for some more stuff. But yeah, super excited to be back and check out some of the new stuff around here. Ah, yes. Ah, Babylonian mode stuff. Right. Ah, dude. Ah, Vanessa, right. All the Babylonian stuff. Right. Ah, dude. Ah, dude, the Babylonian mode looks so good, dude. Ah, looks beautiful. Ah, the new areas. Ah, dude. Ah, looks so sick. Oh, this is FOS College. Right. Oh, this is where it is. Oh, the area looks sick. It's really cool that we get to see the actual environment of like more of like Babylonia, you know? Love that expanded it. Love that they expanded it for sure. But yeah. But yeah, can't wait to dive in.
A bird.
But yeah, I think with that said, I think it's time to check out this new patch. So yeah, let's go. Ah, new spending event. Okay, cool. Title twirl. Okay. Ah, yes. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I forgot to do dailies. Okay, so basically spin. Okay, cool. Interesting. Oh, what's going on here? Ah, okay. Philo tree? Okay, what? Oh, limp limpidity? Okay, oh, is this like cards and stuff? Okay, what the heck? Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, interesting. And all the skins as well, yep. But yeah, let's check out the new patch screen! Oh, dude, this looks sick! Okay, yeah, this looks insane, dude. Holy. Hey, thanks, Saints. Thank you for the follow, Saints of Shadows. Thank you. Appreciate it.
What are you looking at?
Thank you so much.
Saint 0F Shad 0WS just followed.
Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. But yeah, wow, dude. Dude, that patch screen looks sick. But yeah, I think without... But yeah, I think before we do some polls, let's give, why don't we give her a bit of a spin? Learn how she plays first. see how insane she is. Our core skill, let's go! Alright, time to give her a bit of a spin. Alright, let's go!
Come on. Come and face your end.
Oh shit, yo, okay. Yellow protects Tesla, brains no for pings. Alright, okay. Fixes the switch between Odachi and Kodachi. Alerts full, personal charge, and doing bust storm. Mouse signature moves, alright, okay, Blaze says full, personal fixed orb. Full charge cast Cinder outro within 1 second after entering Best of 1 form. Keep holding and tap yellow orb to cast Silent Night. Okay. Instantly hold. Alright. Max access Abyss form after 1 second. Casting my Silent Catalyze Wither refreshes timer. Alright. Silent Night. Lane 10 with 1 second. Fixed orb, yellow Catalyze Wither while charging. Alright. Okay, cow tap, okay. Okay, so I have to do this real fast, okay. Okay, interesting, alright, basics. Alright, aerial. Oh shit, dude, holy fuck! Dude, what? When fixed orb is red orb, Kodachi is used. Switch represent Abyss for, okay,
Against all odds. Against all odds. Not without. Break the deadlock.
okay, there we go. Alright, sorry. Press it on Sig, okay. Continuously hold until shots mirrored Calamity Odachi, okay. Previous stick, okay.
My blade shall quench the fading light.
Okay, so complex, gotcha. Kodachi, single instead, cooldown, time like God triggers over. Okay, tap,
Not
okay.
to perish, not to end. Abyss, bow before me.
Okay, so that seems to be the more,
Yeah. 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 Against all odds. Thunder. Not without.
alright, so it seems like
My
maybe
blade shall quench the fading
the
light.
quick press may be more pertinent. Might be the better option, I'm guessing.
I've walked every cursed path. Let the depths of hell be mine to endure.
Oh, it's such a sick ending screen, dude. Holy crap, that's such a sick ending screen. Oh, dude, that's so sick. Ooh, the music, okay.
Come on. Come and face your end.
Alright, let's go. Yo, just like Blade 10, okay, yep. Alright, press and holds. Okay,
Not without.
Okay, so rotate between the two. Got you. Okay.
My blade shall quench the
I'm
fading
guessing
light.
that's the more, I guess, Winkestead. Alright,
Not to perish, not to end. Abyss, bow before me.
okay, so use it up. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, interesting.
I've walked every cursed path. Let the depths of hell be mine to endure.
Oh, glitch. Okay, that definitely glitched out. Okay. Okay, rip the glitch there.
Come on. Come and face your end.
Alright, let's go, Blaze. Alright, basic, basic, basic. Basic yellow. Alright, press and hold. Alright. Blair gain multiple base and blaze stacks. Blaze no longer creates stacks to color damage rotation. Alright. Yellow. Hold.
Sever.
Alright, boom. Okay, alternate.
Not within.
Alright, want to alternate. Cool, gotcha. And then press and hold.
My blade shall quench the fading light.
Alright, okay. Fully charged, yep. So basically the same thing as the other time.
Abyss, bow before me.
Okay, so basically same thing as the other time. Alright, good to know.
I've walked every cursed path. Let the depths of hell be mine to endure.
Ooh, this is gonna be an insane story. Okay, Interesting teaser there. Alrighty then. But yeah, definitely gonna pull. You know we're definitely gonna pull. But yeah. I think what's said, before we do some pulls, let's check out these new coatings. Ooh, Vanessa, okay. New coating time!
Got you cornered, mutt.
Oh, really? Good to know, Zane.
Pathetic trash.
Oh, interesting.
Worthy.
Uh-huh.
Lance will end
Is
your
that so,
sin.
huh? Interesting.
You're wide open. This ends. Now! You're wide open.
Interesting, Zane.
Prepare to be shattered. You're not worthy. My lance will end your sins. Behold.
Alright,
This ends. Show me what else you got. Prepare to be shattered.
Okay, yeah, I can't lie. Not really feeling this coating.
There is no mercy.
Effects are kinda eh.
This battle is now over.
But goddamn, that ending screen, Jesus. God damn that ending screen, Jesus. God damn.
Come on. Come and face your end.
Ooh, the intro? Okay.
Sever! Not within.
Alright, let's go.
Abyss! Bow before me!
Boom, let's go.
Not within.
Alright. And the coatings are kind of
I've
to me,
walked
not
every
gonna
cursed
lie.
Let the depths of hell be mine to endure.
Yeah, for real, Zane. For real. Wait, she's ice? But yeah, oh wait, she's ice? Jesus. I didn't even notice. Christ. Bro, I didn't even know she's ice. She does not give ice elemental at all, dude. Holy. Anyways, yeah, I think it was said. I think it's time we do some pulls. Let's go. First jump pull. Let's go. Boom. Ah, god damn it, really? Come on. Alright, another one. Come on, come on. Come on! Boom! God damn it. Come on! Come on! God damn it, really? Please! Please! Come on! Come on! Come on! God damn it, man! I'm going to pity, aren't I? Pity gang, aren't I? Yep. God damn it. Alright, I'm pity gang. God damn it. I'm pity gang, aren't I? Okay, fine. Alright, let's do singles. The rest of the way. Alright, go on. Alright, come on. Alright. Yep, pity gang. Rip. Yeah, for real. For real, Zane. Alright, pity gang once again.
I've walked every cursed path. Let the depths of
Ooh,
hell
the pull
be
animation?
mine to endure.
Ooh, the gotcha animation? Okay. Oh, that's sick, dude. Ah, they
Want to know what
really...
it's like to be handled by me? Why is it that you look so eager?
Oh, they really went all out for this one, huh? They really went all out for Alpha, huh? They really went all out for this one. Alright, come on! Please! Alright, come on! Please! Please! Come on! God damn it, really? Alright, come on, please. Please, please. Please! Come on. Come on. Really? God damn, dude, really? Come on! And of course we're going to pity for this one too. Alright, come on. Come on. Alright, please. Alright, yeah. Yep, come on, please! 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 Come on! Yes! We won! Let's go! Let's go! We won! Oh. What? Oh, I just noticed this. What the heck? There are 2 different banners now for weapons? What the hell? I'm sorry, what the hell? So they split up the banners? Okay, what? Okay, so they split up the banners. Cool. Okay then, alright, let's do it. Boom. Come on! At least works one way for pity. Man, really hitting pity on everything today, huh? Streamer luck really did not kick in, eh? Okay, good to know, Zane. Appreciate the context. But damn. Pity is not kind to me today, huh? Pity was definitely not kind today, eh? Alright, let's go. Ooh, the card? Okay, that's beautiful. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay, so to complete that, I have to basically complete the story tied to it. Okay. Interesting. Ah, yes, this. Ah, yes. Alright, claim all. Yep, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, appreciate the yeah, appreciate the sentiments for real. The sentiments. Alright, but long live. Okay. Oh, this is her affection, so I'll save that. Shattered Requiem.
Hang the aberrations!
Oh shit, what?
The mist must be these damned aberrations doing!
Okay.
Just because we don't fear the mist, we're seen as aberrations.
Okay.
Hey! What gives you the
What
right
the
to hang
heck?
people for not being afraid? That's not fair at all!
Oh
Talk
shit,
is cheap.
what?
Give them a taste of your might as an aberration. Quiet. There are voices within the mist.
I
Oh.
hereby declare the charge is against the aberrations. You stand accused of summoning the mist, sending the city
this is
into
sick.
a walking nightmare. Allowing monsters from the mist feed on the sanity of the people, driving them to kill each other. I hereby sentence you. Look! There's something in the mist!
Stay back! Stop!
This is their guidance!
Your fear, desire, greed, joy.
Ah,
All shall be
Vonnegut, great.
offered. They shall guide you as you enter the mist.
Whew, that was close. Thought I'd never taste freedom again.
Time to find the real culprit. And make them pay.
Good to know,
Let
Zane.
this malicious world behold what we are.
This farce ends here.
The
Okay, let's
source of
go.
all sins and fear, too. Death.
I hold a different opinion from the
Oh,
judge.
damn.
Judgment overturned, sending you to investigate the mist. So, let's get to it then.
Keeping your assistant waiting? How rude.
Oh?
Let's go. Into the mist. And find the truth.
Oh, wait, hold up. Is that a new skin? For a new character? What the heck? Oh, shit. Oh, new game mode? Okay. It's new game mode. Okay. Depart. Yep, yep. Okay, clock forever, hanging about. Okay, long lookers. About ancient regalos. Hell, okay, 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 yeah, I'm just fortunately gonna skip this. I'll read it later. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah, whatever. Okay, good to know, Zane. Yeah, Babylonian mode. Yep. Okay, yeah, her thing. And the boss. Okay, yep. Cool. New Babylonia. Right. Main story, coding, farm. Okay, cool. Good to know. But, yeah. I think what I said, very, very cool stuff, man. I really enjoyed it. But, yeah. I think what I said, let's continue with, Liv's the story chapter for Liv. Without further lollygagging, let's continue. But, yeah. Okay, so basically for those of you who are new and have missed it, to basically summarize what has happened so far in this chapter that we've gone through so far. In this chapter, I may be missing details, but basically, we learned that Liv is getting a new frame. She's getting adapted to it. There's something interesting going behind the whole mind project, relating to the whole Dominic and the whole mind idea project thing, and the whole her whole mind being special and everything. So there's everything about that. We're also on a solo mission with Liv as well. We're currently in Conservation Area 368. Yeah, we met a lady with a big hat as well during there, who's quote unquote supposed to be is quote unquote the conservation area's quote unquote doctor, who isn't really exactly a doctor. And that doctor does some weird magic stuff, taking away the pain or whatever of people and like their feelings and everything. So definitely tons of weird stuff there. But yeah, that's probably right about where we are at this point. I know we skipped through a ton of like major details probably, but not exactly the best memory. But yeah, I think with that said, let's dive into this next story node called Uncertainty. Pale daylight pierces through the clouds and morning mist. No birdsong greets the morning in the mining area. The autumn wind wanders through the valley of towering layer cliffs. Knock, knock. The door is shaken by an urgent rapping. Hello, who are you looking for? There's no one at the door, just a few ripened wild fruits scattered on the ground. Who is it? As Liv gathers them, she glances around and catches a glimpse of blue hair peeking out from around the corner. Oh. Hello? Oh, aw, cute little thing. Oh, damn. She tries to approach, but the moment she draws near, the child startles like a frightened animal, leaps up and dashes away. Wait, what's her name? Before she can finish her words, the child has already vanished in the deep shadows beneath the building, between the buildings. Am I really that scary? Aww. I'm unable to make sense of the encounter. Liv returns to her room with the wild fruits and finds you awake. Who was it just now? Did someone knock at the door? Oh, is that little girl from last night? The one you gave your fruit to? Oh. Oh, it's so cool that we get to actually see her face. Oh, it's cute. That kid, where is she now? She's already gone. Just left these fruits for us. I think they're from that small grove near the mining area, the one we passed yesterday. The wild fruits display you unripe greens and muted reds. They don't look appetizing, but in their resource-starved conservation area, they must be a rare delicacy. Why would she give these to us? Why would she leave these fruits for us? The conservation area is too small to be self-sufficient. With barely any credits in circulation, the only things people have to trade are their meager food rations and their own labor. Those fruits could have been traded for extra gruel. Might be a way of saying thank you last night. Aw. I've been keeping an eye on her for a while now. She always seems to get picked on. Perhaps because she's the smallest? She's the smallest? Aw. I'm trying to recall what the little girl looked like. She looked about 7 or 8 years old. Yeah, she does look about that age. Back on Babylonian, she'd be safe in the youth center. Yesterday morning, when I was out investigating, I saw her surrounded by a few of the older children. One day ago, as the hazy morning light filtered through the clouds, Liv left her temporary quarters early. She had been up late again, handling Babylonia's affairs, so she decided not to wait and began the preliminary investigation on her own. The investigation was taking shape. A conservation area resident named Colm had heard relevant information in the medical station, so she would start her search there. Lost in thought about how to proceed, Liv hurried past the tent. Just ahead lay the central plaza. Oh. Weirdo, weirdo, that freak with no mommy. Oh, damn. Jesus. Oh, that's, yikes. I'm not. You are. Everyone else has a mom. Only you don't. Ah, fun. In the open space, several early rising children clapped their hands as they circled a shoveled little girl, singing a discordant chant. Aw. You freak. Yesterday, your mom said it herself. She's not your real mom. That means you don't have a mom at all. The children's innocent malice was like a potato sprouting in darkness, going unchecked in the damn shadows of their imaginary worlds. I do have one. Then tell us who your mom is. Say it and we'll let you play with us. Aw. An older child moved closer, then gave the girl's tangled hair a sudden cruel tug. Aw. The girl in the center clenched her tiny fists, her face a mixture of helplessness and confusion. Aw, dude, that's messed up, man. Children can be cruel, dude. Holy. Oh, so you are the freak with no mom. What are you doing? The bullying came to an abrupt halt with an outsider's intervention. The older children scattered in all directions the moment they saw Liv approaching, darting away to practice speed down separate escape routes. Instead of giving chase, Liv approached the blue-haired girl. She knelt down and gently wiped dirt from her face with a handkerchief. Were they being mean to you? You know, if someone's being unkind, you should always tell your family about it. Oh, so blue hair? That's more like white hair to me, honestly. Blue hair, really? That's more so white hair to me. What is family? Confusion filled the girl's brown eyes. Those aren't exactly brown eyes. I would more so classify them as yellowish. Those eyes are more yellowish to me, not gonna lie. Family, well, it's the people who care for you, like your mom or dad or brothers or sisters. Liv looked equally bewildered. Concepts as basic as mom and dad should be among the first words the children learns to speak, and yet I don't know what any of those are supposed to be. The girl's hair was tangled and unkempt, her clothes stained with a grime that spoke of long-term neglect. Aw. Mom, I do have a mom. Where? The unfamiliar words tumbling awkwardly from her lips as she repeated them, her small brow furrowing with growing distress. She's simply too young to articulate her thoughts into coherent sentences. As if seeing a reflection of her younger self, Liv's expression softened, and she gently drew the child into her arms. It's okay, you don't need to worry about it now. She ran her fingers through the girl's long hair, patiently smoothing out the tangles. You know, sometimes people get separated for a while, and when you grow up, I'm sure you'll be able to find your mom. Separated? Is that really true? Of course it is. That's why you have to make sure you grow up healthy and strong. Aww. After carefully arranging the hair into a tidy style, Liv led her to the conservation area supervisor's place and knocked on the door. Oh my, you're up early, officer. Is there something I can help you with? I'm sorry to disturb you, but I found this little one all alone. Would you happen to know where she belongs? A child? Aww. The long-haired girl peeked out timidly from behind Liv, only half her face showing. Ah, yeah, her. Yes, I know her. Has she wandered off again? Don't you worry, officer. Just leave her with me. I know exactly where she lives. Aw. Seeing the faint resistance in the child's eyes, Liv paused a moment before voicing her question. If you don't mind me asking, could you tell me a bit about her family? I couldn't help but notice some of the others' children were being rather unkind to her. Oh, that. Not a special story around here, I'm afraid. Aw. She's abandoned as a baby. Someone found her and sent her here. A couple took her in. Their own child had gone missing, you see. I think they were helping to fill that void, but she's not theirs by blood, and well, some hearts don't have room for a second chance. The conservation area supervisor gave a knowing look. Alright now, come along, let's get you back. Then the supervisor took the girl's hand and led her away toward the outskirts of the conservation area. Liv shakes her head while organizing the combat supplies. Abandoned at birth, so she doesn't even know what family means or who her mom really is. Aww. Your lips part, but you find yourself at a loss for words. Aww. The shadows cast by the sunlight, countless similar tragedies unfold unseen. Let's try our best to resolve the situation here. Find the person familiar with the mining area. Clear out the head of creatures there. If this conservation area grows more prosperous, then perhaps this child could receive more food and care. Aww. Yeah. Liv presses her lips together and opens a terminal to organize the information gathered over the past few days. The list obtained earlier contains a total of 7 people, including the doctor. The 2 patrol members were merely passing through the area. By analyzing their movement against the conservation area's entrance surveillance footage, and calculate their walking speed and exact time of passage. Sorry about that. That's spit a little bit. Anyways, what about those two in the medical station? I've already spoke with Melanie and previously checked on them. One is an elderly patient with significant brain damage. I'm afraid he won't be waking up anytime soon. The other lost a lot of blood. Even if she regains consciousness, she'll be far too weak to even leave her bed. Aw. 4 names are now crossed off the list. The only remaining suspects are Melanie and the 2 people who took a vehicle into the mining area to prospect for resources. Malone. Let's set her aside for now. We'll put her investigation on hold for now. Theoretically, Malone is highly suspicious. However, given her special identity and the conservation area supervisor's protective attitude, sharing with her would likely tip your hand. Then that leaves only the 2 who fled into the mining area. Ark and Neeler, 23 and 25 years old, both adult males. According to the registry, they were both right there in this conservation area. Their parents were mine workers who stayed behind after the punching virus outbreak. They entered the mining area some time ago and haven't returned since. I see. By the way, can Can we still contact Rodin? I'll try to reach them. After a brief dial tone, the line connects, though still broken by the static. The signal is stronger than before. Hey! Grey Raven? The dark-skinned captain appears absolutely thrilled. Oh, this Noctis, commander of Grey Raven. May I ask what your current operation plan is? Operation plan, The terminal stutters, seem to be about to lose connection again. When the screen finally shakes, clearly Fleo has once more resorted to his self-taught repair method. Ah, fun. That should do it. He chuckles with self-satisfaction. Like I was saying, we're planning to go deeper into the mine, try and find where these huddle creatures are coming from. I was under the impression that Rodin was not particularly skilled in combat. We might not excel at combat, we're experts at digging. In these tunnels, we know how to stay alive. Aha. Normally we played safer, but something's off down here this time. Fleo pulls out his notebook and carefully checks the recorded information. See, according to my logs, this mine usually spawns huddle creatures like clockwork. A new batch pops up every 2 weeks or so. Our usual routine was to try and swing by and clear them out before they can multiply, and threaten the conservation area. That regularly? Yeah, we've already blocked. He flips a page in his notebook. Blocked about 5 exit points and collapsed a dozen old tunnels, but they just keep coming. So Ymir's theory is that the problem is the mine itself. Her sensors show he flips another page in his notebook. That the punch and concentration levels are going crazy in there, fluctuating erratically. She thinks something might be hatching them, like the red tide. Oh damn. That's a serious problem, either way. What's different this time? The numbers, there are far fewer of them than before. He finally stops flipping his notebook and closes it. This is supposed to be a routine cleanup, but the header creature numbers are way down, almost 2/3 fewer than usual. We're using this lull to push deeper, see if we can finally find their breeding ground. Understood. We will enter the mine in approximately 1 day. A day from now, wait, you mean you're coming to meet up with us? The legendary Grey Raven? Ah, good. Awesome, I need to see if the Grey Raven commandant is really as... Just forget about it, you've already lost your credits to me. Fleo firmly pushes down the two heads, desperately trying to wriggle into the frame. Bruh. Laughing heartily all the while. Then we'll be waiting for you. Alright, the mine's a maze. If you don't want to get lost, you should regularly contact us to keep your bearings. It's okay, don't worry about it. By the way, have you run into any residents from the conservation area? Residents from the conservation area? Ark and Neeler. We found their vehicle near the conservation area's outskirts. Oh, those two. The commotion around him suddenly seems to drain away. We ran into them. We totally warned them that the mine was swarmed with header creatures, but they charged in anyway. What's the point of training ore if you're not around to spend the credits? Reckless. He shakes his head. Don't worry, we've got them settled our makeshift camp. They're safe for now. Good to know. We'll contact you again once we're inside. Okay. Aw. The image glitches and warps. It's finally freezing on a bizarre frame. Is the signal in the mine bad? Good thing I brought a signal booster transceiver. Liv retrieves two button-sized signal amplifiers from her supply pack and attaches them both to your terminals. I brought spare power units too. Commandant, we're ready to go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Leaving the conservation area behind, the two of you return to the narrow path. Massive primordial rocks stand like sentinel on the other side, while grayish-white mist curls through the dark, looming mountains saturating the air with a thick, cloying presence. Why does this path feel so unfamiliar when you have walked it before? Every fog slithers along the narrow passage. Liv, what's wrong? Liv? You raise her voice slightly, causing Liv to flinch. Her pupils contract as the jolt finally snaps her back to reality. I'm sorry, Commander. I was just a little lost in thought. Liv presses her lips together, her voice tinged with hesitation. Commander, is this the same path we took that day? Open the terminal, verify. The terminal's map reveals that, besides your entry path, only one other trail crosses the conservation area, a route leading directly to the mining area. It is the same path. Did something happen? I'm not quite sure, but something about this place feels off. Let's keep going a little further. Mountain fog gradually swallows the path, blurring everything into a formless haze. For a moment, it's impossible to discern any way forward. This fog is so thick. Wait, I see. This is definitely right. This is our vehicle from last time. Through the hazy mist, the vehicle stands like a silent signpost, marking the spot the two of you had reached on your previous visit. The backup power supplies make the repairs simple. With barely any effort, the engine roars to life. Ah, fun. The vehicle's compact cabin provides a sense of security as you speed along. Gradually spelling the oppressive weight of the thick fog and looming rock formations outside. Aw. Alright. The road is much clearer from here. At this speed, we should be able to reach the mining area in about 30 minutes. Liv abruptly cuts herself off and slowly brings the vehicle to a halt. What's wrong? The fog wraps around the landscape in a thick veil, hiding any unusual details. Puzzled, you step out of the vehicle beside Liv. Oh, What is this? The two of you stop before a patch of underbush several meters away from the road. A wide swath of vegetation lies flattened and bent, creating a trail that stretches far into the distance. Why are there drag marks here? Will they transport supplies or minerals through here? Even in times of peace, transportation routes rarely deviate from the established paths, let alone in the current situation. After silent shared understanding with Liv, you both return to the vehicle and adjust your course. The vehicle races forward. Time becomes distorted, devoured by the thick fog until distortion of your travel is almost impossible to gauge. Hey. Damp mist swirls between towering rock formations. Then, through the haze, a massive crater of jagged, uneven edges gradually materializes ahead. This is also part of the mining area? 368 is certainly hiding a lot of secrets. True. As you continue forward, a large artificial platform materializes ahead of your vehicle. Rust-covered mechanical parts lie scattered across a surface like forgotten bones. Ah, fun! Ah, fun. Moths and vines have aggressively reclaimed this place, weaving into a thick carpet that emits a strange, sweet fragrance. On the ground, giant furrows have torn through dense moss, as if the cargo was being dragged or had been struggled violently. The trail ends here. Looking out, you see the mine entrance, a yawning mouth of profound darkness that seems to beckon you inside. Ah, fun. You exchange a knowing glance, shut off the engine, and exit the vehicle. With deliberately lightened footsteps, you cautiously cross the threshold into the mine. Hey, alright, let's go. Ah, great. Alright, time for the mine arc, baby. Time to head to the mines, baby. Time for the yearning of the mines to be satisfied. Alright, sorry everyone. I was, just blowing the nose a bit there. Getting a little, stuffed up. But, yeah, let's keep on going. Among the mountains. Let's go. There, the air reeks of decay and abandonment. At first, the daylight filtering through the engines barely illuminates your path. As you venture deeper, the mine's entrance shrinks to a mere pinpoint of light behind you. Ah, fun! Ahead lies only absolute darkness. As you proceed, the tiny pinpricks of light begin to flicker along the tunnel walls. There are glow sticks jammed into a rock in a strange, haphazard manner. They're Babylonian issued, must be left behind by Rhonda's markers. Says Liv as she switches on the lighting device. Ah, fun. God damn it, got blind. You squint as your eyes adjust to the new glare. Under the powerful beam, every detail of the mine stands exposed. The site has clearly been abandoned for years. Unidentified mechanical debris and wrenches lie scattered about, littered with occasional hetero creatures' corpses. Dust impartially blankets everything in this place long forgotten by time. On the ground, distinct grooves form a trail leading deeper into the mine. Ah, fun. After moving forward a bit further, the trail changes. Continuous grooves have given way to distinct spaced impressions. Take a deep breath and exhale. A child's footprints. Liv opens her mouth, but hesitates, finally biting her lower lip. How creatures wouldn't go to such trouble to drag away humans, especially a child so light? Liv refuses to consider what that implies. Let's follow the trail. Understood. Ah, fun. Liv dims her lighting device and takes the lead as the two of you dash deep into the mine. Ah, fun. The interior winds and twists in all directions. Despite several attempts, the satellite cannot scan an accurate map. Liv has no choice but to press on, following the footprints pressed into the ground. But in the mine, the child supposedly dragged inside is clearly not the only one capable of leaving such traces. Ah, fun. You back out of the third wrong junction you've entered. Open fire. Ah, fun. The hissing hetero creature is retreat from your gunfire, scattering back into the tunnel depths. From another direction, Liv comes running out of fourth passage. No luck that way either? No, there's nothing but hetero creatures that way too. This isn't getting us anywhere. If what they dragged here is just a child, every wasted minute it could put them in greater danger. Let's contact Rodent. Rodent is exploring the mine for a while, so they should have a basic map, or better yet, they might have already run into the child. After a series of intermittent static bursts, Flail, the captain of Rodent, finally connects to the communication line. Grey Riven, are you there? Are you already inside the mine? Have you seen any of the markers you left behind? The vastness of the mine gives Flail's voice an eerie, hollow resonance. We have, but run into some unusual circumstances. Would you be able to send the general map of the mine and grant us location tracking permissions? It would help us keep track of each other. The map. Felia's voice pauses briefly. Map transmitted. Permission granted. Sync our locations to each other's terminals every 30 minutes. Understood. Mine's a maze. Just do a safety check in every hour. Aw. Hey, alright, let's go. It's okay. Don't worry about it. 3 green dots, representing the rodent members, materialize on the opposite side of the crude map displayed on the terminal. One more thing. Have you seen any sign of a child over there or heard anything? A child? Transmission is now marred by noticeable static. Haven't seen a kid. We are in what seems to be an old laboratory area now. There's something off here. The signal is terrible. After bursts of harsh piercing static, the communication cuts off completely. That can't be right. I already installed the signal boosters before we entered. Liv taps the terminal with a puzzled expression. There might be some kind of jamming device in that lab area. I suppose that would explain it. Opening the terminal reveals the basic map made by Rodent. It's displayed clearly marking all the branching tunnels and notable features within the mine. Let's keep moving. Alright, let's go. With a map to guide you, your search progresses much faster. Commander, why do you think they would bring a child to a place like this? The cave is pitch black. Your lighting equipment is useless against the mining tunnel's overwhelming depth. This is hardly a place anyone would bring a child for fun. I'm not sure. Sorry about that. I had to do something. The possibilities are churning pit. After a moment's thought, there are 3 or 4 grim reasons on surf. 3 or 4 moments thought. 3 or 4 grim reasons surface. Could there still be an active experimental facility hidden deep within the mine? A conservation area child, wanderer's child. The disappearance would go unnoticed, making them perfect test subjects. Or did the child overhear a dangerous secret? Conservation Area 368 has been a mechanoid doctor, and several people supposedly aware of mind and evolution. Could the child have overheard something and then been discovered? And also, there are far too many possibilities to determine the most likely scenario now. Let's keep moving forward. The answers will only reveal themselves once you find the missing child. Hey, alright. Yeah. Liv furs of brown quickly quickens her pace. The dim halo of the lighting device sweeps across the rocky walls, revealing mine shafts winding haphazardly through stone layers. A spider's web entangling the land. Ah, fun. The mineral crystals in the rock walls pulse with halos of unseen light. While hidden creatures, or perhaps something else entirely, stir and rustle in the depths of their shadowy nest. Ah, fun. Traces. Someone whispers softly. They're still searching for those traces. They're searching. Ah, fun. Searching for that. The whispers fade, drowned out by the clear echo of footsteps in the mine tunnels. Ah, great. After passing through layer upon layer of a man-made caravan, Liv makes an exciting discovery at a fork previously explored by rodents. Commander, the traces have become clearer over here. Ah, fun. She adjusts her light source, brightening it. There on the ground, a child's footprints are clearly visible in the dust. Oh. According to the map, we should still be in the shallow levels. As you follow the trail, the footprints don't lead deeper into the mine. Instead, they persistently circle the shallow tunnels, as if deliberately trying to make someone lose their way. The reflection in the corner of the fork catches your attention. A wrapper from one of those supply packs Babylonia sent to the conservation area. The date printed on the recyclable wrapper is from last month. You continue forward to another fork. The mine tunnel narrows drastically. Even the rodent squad never ventured into this direction. No minerals, no resources. This is likely just a nook that miners carved out long ago as a resting spot. Kayak footprints are pressed deep into the dust. It seems they rested here for a while. They separated here. The doll's footprints stop over there. She points to a narrow path hidden behind the rock wall. But the child's, they lead deeper inside, toward the deeper parts of the mine. The path deeper in leads to an even darker tunnels. Do you think they ran into some kind of danger, something that forced them to split up? It doesn't seem that way. The map provided by a rodent marks this hidden path, most likely a shortcut the miners carved for their own use. It bypasses all the branching tunnels ahead, leading directly to the mine entrance. No matter the circumstances, no responsible adult would allow a child to venture into unknown danger. More likely, the adults have already left through that passage. That child, their purpose might be to abandon the child. Why? Because of supplies? But don't Conservation Area 368 provide extra supplies for children under 8? Liv stares ahead in disbelief. Somewhere in the darkness of these mine tunnels, a child might be wandering alone, abandoned by their family for the sake of food. Fine. But only for those under 8. Children over 8 are deemed to possess basic foraging abilities, and due to the current scarcity, the conservation area no longer provides them with additional supplies. Yet a child with a family wouldn't be cast out simply because the ration supply is stopped. In wealthier conservation areas, communities even establish schools or childcare centers to raise and educate children together. But a child with no family, in an area that lacks the resources to care for them, what then? Liv presses her lips together and quickens her pace. Children need plenty of food and plenty of love. They must draw enough nourishment from both to fuel their growth. But in times like these, there simply is enough resources for an orphan in an impoverished conservation area. This fork in the path holds nothing worth exploring, with any sparse materials jutting from the rock walls. Their own squad marked this branch on their map. Nothing here. Even headed creatures can't be bothered to stay here. Interesting. The path ahead grows darker, forcing Liv to constantly adjust their lighting equipment to pierce the gloom. The rock walls press inward from both sides, the passage behind you narrowing. The two of you can only proceed single files. The pungent smell of damp earth grows stronger in your nostrils. Bruh, pregnant? Why did I say pregnant, bruh? Drip drop. The distinct sound of water echoes from somewhere nearby. Commander, is there anything behind us? Nothing. We keep moving forward. Liv stops abruptly and you nearly collide with her back. What's wrong? Indistinctly, you draw your sidearm and aim it over Liv's shoulder toward what lies ahead. Fun. Great. In the halo of your equipment light stands a child with long blue hair, clutching a bright red wild fruit, staring blankly down the path. Oh shit, the girl! Liv freezes for a moment, then rushes to the child's side. Aw. Are you okay? Are you okay? She sets her light down and quickly examines the girl. The little girl sways slightly in Liv's arms, her expression blank and stunned, unable to comprehend what is happening. Thankfully there are no visible injuries. Drip drop. Murky droplets fall from the stalactites overhead, spreading across the most moss-slickened stone floor. Fun. The fading beams of human light streak through the mine tunnel like shooting stars in the darkness. Like specters wandering through twisted passages, faint skittering sounds emerge from the depths of the lair. They have found... Oh, great. Oh? Found... Great. What was that sound? Liv's head lifts in a sharp, alert gesture, and you immediately mirror her action. You hear something? Commander, did you hear something? Listening intently, you find nothing in the cave beyond the echo of footsteps and occasional drip of water. Human senses will always be inferior to those of constructs, no matter how much you concentrate. You can only perceive the ambient sounds around you. I don't hear anything unusual. What did you hear? I'm not quite sure. It's like a sudden sense of unfamiliarity that merges into fog. What you heard, or perhaps received, is chaotic jumbled. She can't grasp what it's saying. Is it really a sound at all? Let's get out of here first. With a child in your care, you can't afford to take risks. Yeah, let's leave first. In the mine tunnel, the footsteps of the three gradually fade into the darkness. Ah, fun. Ah, great. Oh, well, this is gonna be fun. Great horror stuff. But, yeah, I need to quickly grab something. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to put some, I had to take some, get a bit of a cold, I guess you could say. So I had to put some, meds. I had to really much get some, meds into the system, you know? But yeah, anyways. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh wait, hold up. Sorry about that. Anyways, had to blow my nose. But anyways, let's keep going. Day's nightmare. Aww. Upon reaching a relatively secure area, Liv immediately activates her light. Kneels and beginning examining the child. Aww. How's she doing? She's okay. A few scrapes and she's severely malnourished, that's all. While treating the child's scrapes with disinfectant, Liv speaks to her in a gentle voice. How did you find your way here? I came... The grown-ups brought me. Whether from extreme trauma or fear, her words come out in broken fragments. Aw, and my bad, I didn't want to come. The grown-ups from the house brought me here. Aw. Where did those grown-ups go? I don't know. They gave me a fruit, then they disappeared. I couldn't catch up. Aw. How could anyone do this? As a missing child is found, the mystery unravels, each cruel possibility confirmed, one by one. Liv has never encountered adults who would treat a child like this. True, that's messed up, dude. That's severely messed up, dude. Holy. For real though, that is severely messed up. Holy. Yeah, that's severely messed up. The world is undeniably dark, ravaged by endless conflict. She's seen women risk their lives to bring newborns into this world, and strangers band together to care for orphaned youths. She never realized that children could be viewed as enemies, competitors for precious resources. Then my bad, I wanted to leave, but I got lost. The little girl recounts how she came to be here in fragmented words. Then I just got here. As the reality of her situation dawns on her, her lip quivers, and she is on the verge of tears. She's about to cry. You frantically pat yourself down, searching for something to pacify the child, but find nothing except your sidearm, ammunition, a few vials of serum. Aw. Offer her the grave of insignia. Aw. Aw. Seemingly intrigued by the shiny gray ribbon emblem on it, the little girl sniffles and takes the insignia from your hand. Aw, Commandant? Aw. Liv looks at you in confusion. She's about to cry, so she'll give her something to distract her, right? Well, maybe you're right. Liv breaks into a smile. Aw. In any case, you have successfully prevented the child from crying out loud and attracting other creatures here. Aw. Though this camp is relatively safe, it isn't a place to stay, especially not with an unpredictable child. Alright, let's go back to the conservation area for now. The bumpy path through the mining area is a nuisance, and the constant backtracking seems odd, but venturing deeper into the mine's on a mission with the child is out of the question. Aw. Yeah, let me quickly update Rodin on the situation. It seems that as Rodin ventures deeper into the laboratory area, establishing communication is taking progressively longer. Aw. After a seemingly endless dial tone, they had finally answered the call. This is Rodin reading for the 15 status check. This is Great Raven. We located a child on the mine. We're returning to the conservation area to ensure safety. Child conservation area. Static grows increasingly harsh. His voice is drowning in a sea of interference. Copy that. The call cuts off abruptly. Oh shit, it's as if it were an illusion. The moment the call ends. The strange sense of dissonance arises again from within her visual module. Liv, what's wrong? You study Liv as she sways, immediately scanning her mind. There are only minor fluctuations, well within normal parameters. And your own mind beacon shows no abnormalities. It's still my visual module. Could be something wrong with the processor, but I'm not really sure. It might be caused by the minor mind fluctuations from earlier. It's fine. Rodin also mentioned that the minerals in this area can cause slight mind disruptions. Rodin's squad did mention the effects inside the mining tunnels. But for some reason, you can't shake the feeling that there's more to this than meets the eye. Let's head back to the conservation area first. After launching the fluctuations of Liv's mind, the two of you escort the child toward the mine entrance. Throughout the journey, the child remains quiet, clutching Liv's hand tightly as you walk forward. Not once break into the loud crying you'd expect from a child in such a situation. Ah, fun. As you approach the mine entrance, the punching detector on your protective suit suddenly flashes red. Ah, fun. The punishing virus concentration is rising. In one swift motion, you route the child in spare protective suit, while Liv already stands poised for battle. Ah, fun. Aren't they arriving a bit too soon? It was the same path you took when entering the mine. Even if new header creatures had spawned, they couldn't possibly have formed this quickly. Must have moved here from another part of the mine. Header creatures have always possessed an innate drive to attack humans, not for food nor for sport. The Science Council once delved into this behavior, but the research yielded nothing. These creatures are simply humanity's natural enemies, attacking for no reason other than to attack. Ah, fun. Moved here. After eliminating the cluster of header creatures, you find two human corpses at the center of the mess monsters had formed, a discovery both shocking and grimly expected. Aww. They look like residents from the conservation area. The grown-ups. The little girl who had been silent for most of the journey suddenly speaks. She stares at the two bodies, mangled beyond recognition by vicious bites, her amber eyes holding nothing Not fear, but an unsettling calm. Grown-ups from the house brought me here. Were they the ones who brought you here? The grown-ups said I'm old enough now to earn my food by mining. Oh, damn. Jesus. How old are you? This year's the grown-ups said I'm almost 8 years old. Why are they sleeping there like that? The child seems unable to grasp the concept of death. Oh shit, dude. Oof. She only stares at the two adults lying on the ground with puzzlement, wondering why they don't simply stand up and continue on their way. They must be just very tired. They'll wake up later. Liv kneels down and gently pulls the child into her arms, shielding her from the grim spectacle. Aw. Commander, could you please take her to the next junction ahead? I'll take care of things here and join you later. Aw. Alright. Oh. A deep thunder-like rumbling echoes through the rocky cavern. Ah, fun. Moments later, Liv catches up from behind. I've buried them at that junction. That should prevent the other creatures from being drawn to that area. Let's go. Aw. The daylight from the main entrance is now just ahead. Alright. Deeper in the rocky passages, deeper still, and the passage is untouched by even the rodent squads. A source of stream flows through the stone. A vast web of interconnected strands carries messages through the darkness. Limbs rise, weaving the threads of the next chapter. Ah, fun. They're gone. They left. Have they really left? Have they really left? Aw. The journey back to the conservation area is remarkably smooth. The thick fog has been chased away by the setting sun, revealing the mountain's stark contours. Ah, dude. The sinking sun melts on the steep rock faces, painting them in varying shades of amber. No birds fly over the mining area. The evening breeze carries one of the autumn's rare lingering warmth. Like signposts, the abandoned vehicle stands still by the roadside, now gilded in rich golden light. Ark and Kneeler should be fine back in the mine, right? Aw. They should be. Ronan said that they've settled them safely at their camp. Aw. The three arrive at the conservation area just as the lead gray clouds begin to spread across the one corner of the sky. Aw. Surprisingly, Melanie stands at the entrance, anxiously scanning the road as if waiting. Aw. As soon as she spots the vehicle in the distance, she races toward it desperately, nearly tripping over the hem of her dress in her haste. Aww. Melanie, has something happened in the conservation area? Liv hits the brakes and pulls the vehicle to the side of the road. The moment the door opens, the little girl is the first to leap out. Aww. Melanie, who's been running over, immediately drops to her knees and sweeps the child into a tight embrace. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I should have known. I should have seen it. Her hands flutter over the girl, frantically checking her injuries, her voice trembling. I never should have left you with them. I knew better. Aw. Melanie clutches the girl against her chest, but her strength is unyielding. The child gasps, small hands pushing feebly against the metal arms. Aw. Melanie, you're going to hurt her. Catching the girl's pleading eyes, Liv's voice cuts softly through the tension. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. The embrace breaks as Melanie recoils, slow and alarm warring on her features. The girl seizes the chance, darting from her arms to cover a cower behind Liv. Aw. What are you doing out here? Is this the child you told us about? Yes. Melanie's gaze remains locked on to the child behind Liv, terrified that even a blink will make her vanish again. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare her. I was just so worried. Aw. Melanie's hands twist together in a nervous knit before she forcibly stills them at her sides. She draws a slow, deliberate breath. This afternoon, I was on my way to the medical station. I passed their house like I always do, but it's quiet. No one was home. Aisling was always playing outside at that hour. Aisling? Yeah, that's the name I gave her, but they never called her that. I thought they'd give her a new name, but no, it's always been Hey. After a brief silence, Melanie continues. Looked for Aisling everywhere. Their home, their work site. The couple wasn't there either. Someone said they saw the couple taking her toward the mining area earlier this morning. I wanted to go after her, but you know what I am. I'm just a psychologist model mechanoid, never built for combat. I was too afraid to leave the conservation area. When I heard that from the supervisor that you were also in the mining area, it was my only hope. I prayed you would run into them. Where are they? I mean the two adults. Didn't they come back with you? Melanie peers behind Liv with a puzzled expression. That couple, they're gone. Liv leans in close to Melanie and whispers into her ear. What? How could that happen? The traces found along the way made the story easy enough to piece together. Fun. Like a discarded character from a fairy tale. A young girl with amber eyes named Aisling was led into the mines by her foster parents just before her 8th birthday. This is messed up. With her no longer able to secure the extra supplies from the conservation area, decided she had lived her usefulness. She fought them, of course, but a child's struggle is nothing against an adult's strength. They dragged her into the pitch-black hell. Great. The mine tunnel is twisted like a massive intricate spine of a serpent. A labyrinth where even adults could barely find their way through was a perfect tomb for a child. They left her with nothing but a single wad fruit, abandoning her in the dangerous abyss. Fun. Untouched for years, the tunnels could offer countless ways to die. Discovery by hero creatures, the snap of a forgotten trap, a sudden collapse of rock, or a silent, endless fall into one of the deep shafts that scarred the mining area. Great. Tears already streamed down Melanie's face. I'm so sorry. I should have known. I should have seen it. What kind of parent would let their own child accidentally wander into the mine alone? Her hand trembles as she reaches out, a hesitant gesture toward the girl hiding behind Liv. Her hand trembles as she reaches out. Hesitant gesture to the girl hiding behind Liv. Aw, this isn't your fault. No one could have predicted such a tragedy. When I brought Aisling to them, she was so small, just a baby. From all the emotions are directed in humans, I've learned that humans form bonds, that they care for their young. I thought if she didn't remember me, she could form a real bond with that family. They thought that they would love her and raise her as their own. Melanie lowers her gaze, a sigh escaping her lips. I was built to absorb negative emotions, but I can't absorb the malice in human nature. Even psychologists can't cure the malignancy within his soul. Aww. Liv finds it difficult to pass judgment on anything that's happened here. So what will you do now? Will you look after her? I can help you apply for extra supplies for Aisling, at least until she's older. The neglect Aisling suffered in her adoptive home is evident. It has left her with lasting impact, a struggle to form clear words and articulate her thoughts. Skills that should have been nurtured long ago. Melanie presses her lips tighter together, gazing sadly at Aisling, who is still hiding behind Liv. Can I really take proper care of her? Her voice drops to a pained whisper. I'm just a mechanoid. What can I truly offer? I have no human warmth. I don't understand a human child's needs. I can never be a mother to her. Aww. Aisling shrinks further behind Liv, refusing to leave the safety of her shadow. Aw. Aisling, could you please look after her just for a little while? Aw. Summoning her courage, Melanie makes a request, her voice barely a whisper. Us take care of her? Yes, she trusts you. She's grown attached to you already. If you could just keep her safe for a few days, I can inform the supervisor and find a proper family for her, a real family this time. Aw. Wouldn't be for too long. We're planning to stay here for a while anyway, right? The supervisor mentioned your mission. Clear the hetero creatures from the mine. She could stay in the medical station while you work. She's so well behaved. She wouldn't be any trouble at all, I promise. Melanie's pleading eyes shift from Liv to the human commandant, her desperation laid bare. But we have other missions to attend to. Liv glances helplessly at the human commandant beside her, seeking guidance. Please, just for a little while. She really likes you, I can see it. Her voice is earnest, bordering on a plea. Aw. Damn. In the twilight, the conservation area is bathed in the warm glow of amber bonfires. Liv hesitates, caught in a moment of hesitation. Damn. Ah, great. Bruh. A loud stomach growl erupts from beside her. Aw. Are you hungry? The child named Aisling says nothing, merely clutching Liv's sleeve with one hand and that wild fruit with the other. Why don't you eat the fruit? The fruit? Her gaze when it lifts to Liv's is pure guileless. This fruit is really sweet. You can eat it. You helped me. Big kids ran away. You're nice. This person gave me gruel. So also nice. The fruit. You can eat it. Then she extends her hand. The fruit is crushed beyond recognition in her grip. A muddy, misshapen thing. And a faint, sweet fragment still rises from it. Aw. See, she's already attached to you, just for a little while. I promise I'll find a proper family for her as soon as I can. Please, can you help her? Alright, all resistance melts away. Liv takes Aisling's little hand in hers and lets out a soft, resigned sigh. Aw. Mali, it's just... Yes, what is it? Aisling really doesn't eat much. I'll find a way to provide for her meals. Aw. No, it's not about Aisling. It's just nothing. Don't worry about it. Aw. Liv answers Melanie with a warm smile, deftly steering the conversation elsewhere. Aw. Once Melanie has gone, does she let her focus settle on the nearby vehicle? Her gaze lingering pensively on its tires. During today's trip, she remembers she hasn't slowed down at all. Oh, damn. A soft rustle of fabric breaks through her thoughts. She looks down to find Aisling staring up at her. A faint trace of anxiety is visible in the child's eyes, as if she's waiting for a sign. Understanding. Liv gently ruffles Aisling's hair, her voice soft and tender. Come on, let's go home. Aww. Aww, that's so cute. Aww. Alright, let's keep going. But yeah, this is definitely cute, man. Oh, this is very sad, man. But yeah, let's keep going. The Veil Between. Alright, let's go. Conservation Error 368, morning. All completely compelling narratives must be pulled on fundamental structure. The story's resolution must feel earned through its characters to be believable. Hey. Liv reads the words on a terminal, her eyes skimming the forum post without truly seeing it. Her attention is scattered, her mind adrift in a fog. Well, lately it seems every article and post has echoed the same sentiment, just like yesterday. What had she seen yesterday? Her thoughts plunge into an unexpected void, a perfect blankness where the memory should have been. She suddenly couldn't recall nothing from yesterday at all. Knock, knock, knock. A faint knocking sound echoes at the door, like a small animal seeking shelter. Liv jolts, sudden movement startling you as you approach the table. Two steaming cups of coffee in your hands. Liv? Oh, I'm sorry. For a few seconds, Liv remains frozen under your gaze. Then blinking, she shakes herself free and hurries to the door. A small girl with long blue hair stands there, twisting her hands. Aww. Upon seeing Liv, the girl carefully extends her hands, offering a handful of wild fruits. Good morning! She crouches down with a smile, bringing herself to the girl's eye level, accepts the gift with both hands. Good morning, Aisling. Thank you. You must have worked really hard to get these. Though you really don't have to bring fruits every day. Liv's words hitch for a fraction of a second as she tries to recall their time spent together. The thought didn't break her sentence, but it settles in her mind, sending quiet ripples across the surface. Aw, you helped me. Fresh fruits for you. Aw, Aisling shakes her head, then nods before scampering off. Ah, wait! Liv's sentence hangs in the air, unfinished. The girl is already gone. Retreat so immediate and seamless seems like feels like a well-worn routine. With a final fruitless glance, Liv carries the fruits back to her room. She lays them gently on the table beside the commandant, who's already absorbed in work. Aisling again? I've told her a few times already. She just keeps coming. Aw. Commandant, you're still working? Aw. Yeah, just finishing up the report on our mission at the mine for Babylonia. The mission at the mine? You mean the operation to clear the header creatures from the mining area, right? A flicker of confusion prompts Liv to lean in, but the commander responds by putting the terminal to sleep and subtly back. Yes, I'm starting to suspect header creatures were present. One that will control others. I think we need to reassess the situation. With the terminal shut down, the commandant's focus now fully shifts to serious analysis of the anomaly in the mine. Liv freezes for a moment. As she begins to speak, the commandant's voice cuts her off. Aw. Melanie? Following the commandant's gaze, Liv sees Melanie standing in the exact spot where Aisling was before, waiting for her. Aw. Good morning, Liv. Sunlight dapples Melanie through swaying tree shadows. In the shifting light, Liv's mind sharpens, her eyes narrowing with newfound clarity. Hey, alright. Sunlight dapples Melanie through the swaying tree shadows. In the shifting light, Liv's mind sharpens, her eyes narrowing with newfound clarity. Oh, damn. Hey, alright. Liv and Melanie stroll through the conservation area, talking idly on their way to the central plaza. The medical techniques you've shared have been incredibly useful. I plan to compile them into a pocket handbook to improve field safety for everyone. Aw, I see. I'm glad to hear it. Aw. Liv gazes into the deep reaches of the conservation area, where heavy mist clings to the overlapping mountain peaks, blurring all boundaries between sky and earth. Hey, alright. You don't seem very interested in this topic. Oh, not at all. Oh, not at all. I was just lost in thought. I thought you'd be happy about this. I am happy, really. It was just something else that crossed my mind. Liv pulls her gaze away from the distance and turns to Melanie. You don't seem as wary around me as before. When we first met, you were always honest, but I could feel you keep a careful distance from the commandant. You don't like it? I thought our relationship would be closer because of Aisling. An odd sense of dissonance hangs between them as they enter the central plaza. The plaza is dotted with small clusters of people. Within one group, a familiar small figure with blue hair catches their eyes. Gazing at the playful Aisling in the distance, Melanie takes a few steps forward and sees the opportunity to change the subject. I've known I said this many times already, but I still want to thank you both for saving Iceland. Back then, if you hadn't been there back then, Liv's voice is soft, but it definitely catches the words. Melanie let slip. The conversation cuts off mid-sentence as Melanie goes momentarily still. Her head turns slowly, and she fixes Liv with a look of bewilderment. Back then, if Commander and I hadn't been there, Iceland would have been lost in the mine forever. Yes, without your help, she would have died in that mine a few days ago. Aww. So what exactly do you mean by a few days ago? How many days have passed since we brought Iceland back, Melanie? You said that you'd find a new adoptive family for her. May I ask how that's coming along? Oh, The warmth gradually drains from Liv's voice. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean. You seem upset. Has Iceland been misbehaving? Is that what's bothering you? This has nothing to do with Iceland, Melanie. Someone is keeping commanded from me. That's why I'm upset. Oh shit, goddamn Yandere Liv? Jesus. Ever since that disorienting moment at the dining table, Liv has been running constant diagnostics on her internal perception modules. She's meticulously sorted through the fragments of inconsistency again and again. The blurred sense of time, the endlessly stretching autumn days, and Liv lowers her gaze. I don't really understand what you're saying, Liv. Are you feeling unwell? Since such a convincing illusion you've crafted, you almost completely got me. A faint smile touches Liv's lips, the ghost of a memory in her eyes. But that's not the grave commandant. A smile drops from Liv's face. She regards Melanie, her expression wiped clean of all emotion. Oh shit, tell me, where is Commandant? Oh shit, oh, great. Mine tunnel, time unknown. Oh, great. The mine tunnel twists through the deep earth like a serpent's coil. The portable light from the terminal throws a frail pool of illumination, pushing back only a few feet over the oppressive darkness. Where are we now? A timid voice breaks the silence at your side. You maintain your alert posture, eyes scanning the unseen threat into the gloom, but one hand finds the child's head, offering a gentle, reassuring pat. Shh, it's okay, don't worry, we'll get out of here soon. Oh shit. As you round a corner, still murmuring comfort, you draw a knife and score a flesh mark into the rocky wall. With emotion, one string of cloth bound tightly around your arm flutters. Your gaze involuntarily catches it, and the sight unleashes the recent memories. Oh shit, Sometime earlier, the two of you are preparing to leave the mine with the little girl. Then... Oh? A deep thunder-like rumbling echoes through the rocky cavern. The mine shuddered in intermittent spasms, likely caused by aftershocks from the explosion earlier. From the darkness occasionally came the sound of rock layers crackling and shifting. Liv pressed a hand to her temple, her steps faltering. Your mind. The moment you tried to steady your fluctuating mind, a searing needle-like pain stabbed into your own mind. The very surroundings begin to blur, split and double before your eyes. What's going on? There's no time to determine if it was minerals or the hetero creatures. You grab your coat and forcefully tore a long strip from it. Oh damn, Commandant? It's time to strip firmly around Liv's wrist. You then wound the other end tightly around your own forearm. It was a physical anchor, so even if your mind descended into chaos together, you wouldn't lose each other. Ah, fun. Iceland timidly tugs the edges of your clothes, pulling you back from the grip of memory. Ah, fun. The broken half of the cloth strip remains tightly wound around your arm, but Liv is nowhere to be seen. I'm okay. Ugh. Sudden searing plane lances through your skull. You stumble, the wheel tilting, and barely catch yourself from falling. Oh shit. Are you okay? I'm alright. Ever since separation from Liv, her presence has been trying to attack your consciousness. Or more precisely, your mind beacon that still connects you to her. The assaults have repeated, wave after wave. But each is shatter against your mental defenses. Now, as the latest one recedes, you push back against the rock wall, steadying yourself as you struggle to your feet. I'm fine, let's keep moving. Oh damn. With the child close, you advance at every fork in the tunnel. You leave a clear mark, a guide for Liv, and a trail of breadcrumbs for yourself. Ah, fun. Oh, back to the conservation area? Liv stands motionless in the shade, her gaze locked on Melanie. After a prolonged silence, the latter's lips twist into an unsettling smile. Oh shit. Oh, great. So you've noticed. And this place has no value anymore. Her voice is hoarse, distorted like a soulless marionette. In that same instant, Melanie's empty shell collapses before Liv's eyes. Another puppet in disguise. Oh shit, the very ground beneath her rots away, collapses into a seemingly bottomless whirlpool that threatens to swallow the world whole. Oh, fun! Liv lurches in the air as sky shatters like a mirror, fragmented into 1,000 glittering shards. Ah, great, an illusion, great. And then a pause of abnormal sounds echoes through her mind in the deep, it's the deep resonant hum of the mind tunnel that floods her audio receptors. Liv jolts awake in absolute darkness. Commander is nowhere to be seen. The ground trembles faintly, an earthquake perhaps. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn. Beneath her lies the mind tunnel, damp, dark, dripping with stalactites. Eerie minerals grow from the walls, and a twisting abyss coils around head like the spine of some massive serpent. She never left the mine. Oh, shit. A fracturing pain radiates from her mind, a relentless cycle of memories being stripped away and clumsily rebuilt across countless moments. Oh, fun. Then everything ceases, freezes into a single stark point in time. Why are they sleeping on there like that? The child seems unable to grasp the concept of death. She only stares at... Okay. Mid-Terra wake up later. Yep. Okay. Alright. So it started back then. Pain still flickers through her perception modules. But Liv pushes past it, pulling out her terminal to contact the commandant. Ah, fun. Beep. Terminal emits a weak final dead tone, a complete comms blackout. As a last resort, she closes her eyes and plunges her consciousness into the depths of her mind, reaching for that familiar signal of the commandant's mind beacon. Ah, fun. Ah. Her vision blurs and trembles violently. The environment smearing into dizzying double exposure. With no other option, she has to terminate the attempt within her mind. She sags against the tunnel wall, calibrating the fluctuations of her visual module. A trembling hand slides down the cold stone, and her fingers find an unnatural etching carved into the rock. Oh? It's a mark left by the commandant. A triangular symbol, meaning enter from here, is etched into rough rock. Turn from here and then the next mark. Oh. Further along this path lies the side tunnel where she buried the two foster parents. A quick check confirms nothing's amiss. The temporary sealed breach entrance remains as she left it, obscured by rubble and soil. Oh, and then... Her fingers trace the rock wall. A voice suddenly calls out, freezing Liv in her tracks. Oh, Aisling, Melanie? Her visual module has been glitching with mind interference, and her audio is clear. She knows that voice instantly. How come she is in the mine? Could she still be trapped in an illusion right now? Holding her breath, Liv slowly moves toward the sound of Melanie's voice. Oh shit. Aisling, are you there? Aisling? Liv, Melanie paces anxiously through the dark, winding tunnels, calling Aisling's name in a hushed tone. Likely afraid of drawing the attention of the Hedro creatures. Aisling, can you hear me? Seems equally unfamiliar with the passages in just 20 minutes. She's backtracked through the same branch 3 or 4 times, repeatedly taking wrong turns. Concealed in shadow, Liv watches, scrutinizing her every move. Oh, damn. She doesn't trust Melanie. Whatever is weaving this illusion must know Melanie intimately to use her as such a central puppet. That alone suggests Melanie may not be as innocent as she seems. Ah, fun. It's just that Liv weighs her options carefully. With the visual module compromised, she can't tell if its disorientation stems from mind fluctuations or physical shifts in the tunnel layout. Communications are still down. She can't reach Commandant. Recalibrating her mind. To locate Commandant's mind beacon would cost more precious time. Under these conditions, anyone in the mind could be a clue to break through the stalemate. She must reunite with Commandant quickly. She can't leave Commandant alone in this dangerous illusion. Oh, damn. Aisling, are you there? Nearby, Melanie drifts through the deep passages like a mournful specter. Her voice a haunting echo, she calls the child's name. After forcibly recalibrating her visual module once more and confirming her battle systems are normal, Liv finally speaks, her voice soft. Melanie, is that you? Who's there? Who is it? Melanie stumbles backward in a panic, her shoulders pressing flat against the tunnel wall. It's me, Liv. From the mouth of the shadowy door's shadowy side passage, Liv steps into the faint light. I heard your voice. Thank goodness, it really is you. Recognizing the familiar voice, Melanie's fear shatters, replaced by a wave of pure visible relief. Have you seen Aisling? Aisling? You probably know her by that name. The look on her face is raw with urgency and unmistakably sincere. You know, the one with the blue hair and amber eyes? The little girl you gave the gruel to. And you helped her once too. Do you remember her? Her name is Aisling? Yes, that's her name. That's the name I gave her. The family that adopted her had never called her that. It's a secret just between the two of us. A colic smile forms on her face. But I have this feeling I'm going to lose her again. Aw. Oh, damn. Jesus. Okay. Interesting. Anyways, yeah. I think with that said, that's super interesting. The illusions? Okay, huh, interesting. So, I wonder what's causing that. Anyways, yeah. I think with that said, this is probably gonna be our last story note for today. So, yeah. Let's go. Shrouded in darkness. Let's go. Ooh, the arts. Okay. Deep in the shadow of mines, water droplets fall from stalactites, each one striking the stone with crisp echoing notes. Here, mother who has lost her child walks with a live who cannot find her commanded. Together they find their way through the encompassing dark. Okay. How do you know Iceling is down here? Melanie lets out a soft sigh. Every afternoon I go to the medical station and calculate the en route perfectly. I walk past Iceling's house around 2:30. I can usually see her playing in the yard. It gives me a chance to say hello, to check on her. But this afternoon, when I passed by the house, I didn't see Iceling around. I even went to her parents' workplace, nothing. The patrol soldiers at the conservation area entrance said they saw Iceling and her foster parents leave early this morning, headed toward the mine. I was worried, so I followed the trail all the way here until I ran into you. A sensible route, a coherent explanation, at least for now. There's nothing suspicious about her story. Liv lowers her gaze, carefully venturing her next question. On your way in, did you run into any trouble? A few minor issues, but the real problem was the cave-in, I think. Not long after I entered, there was a sound, a deep rumble. It could have been an explosion or just the mountain settling. I don't know these tunnels well, so I can't be sure, but the result was the same. Several paths were blocked. I've been having to find my way around them. Could you show me where the cave-in happened? Of course. Melanie motions for Liv to follow her and heads towards one of the tunnel's junctions. Iceling, can you hear me? She continues to call Iceling's name softly, her voice refusing to give up. Iceling, is she the infant you saved? Yes, she is. Melanie's voice, the hushed and sorrowful melody, weaves through the mine tunnels. When I found her, she was so small, just a baby. According to the records in my database, all humans should have a name. Aw. I thought about giving her mine, but when I learned what Melanie meant, it didn't feel right for a baby. So I searched through every book and file we had access to until I found it. Iceling. With her tongue pressed to the roof of her mouth, Melanie coaxes a sound into being. In the dim mine light, her expression softens, as if the name itself was a gentle warmth against the darkness. Aw. She's a vision, a dream, and a redemption. Melanie comes to a halt before a branch tunnel that's clearly collapsed not long ago. We hear, this is the place. She points to the buried entrance of a tunnel branch on the other side. I was going to search this area, but there was a small cave-in just as I reached this platform. I had to find my way around. Do you think Iceland could be behind there? She furrows her brow, desperate for a definitive answer. I'm not sure, but Iceland should be with Commandant. Aw. If the previous illusion truly began with a tremor, as she speculated, as they clear the tunnel entrance, a cloud of dust billows around them. Liv narrows her eyes, her fingers blindly searching the rock wall. Yes, this is it. Oh, damn. Until they catch on to a familiar triangular pattern. Commandant, are you there? She leans into the crevice, her voice a hushed call. By the way is barred by a massive boulder. The ceiling has collapsed completely. Through the narrow gap, only the faintest echoes can be heard. Oh shit. They must have moved deeper inside. She calls the Rodent Squad safe zone. Set up deeper in the shaft. The communication's dead and the exit sealed by the tremor. Commander's priority would be to get the child to safety. That camp is the only logical destination. Should we try to clear all these rocks? Melanie's already at work, her hands clawing at the rubble. Here, let me. Oh, damn. With a sharp gesture, Liv signals Melanie back. In one fluid motion, she draws her lotus wheel and unleashes its power. Oh, damn. Ah. A concussive blast fills the tunnel. Debris flies, forcing Melanie to shield her eyes and take take a step back. As the dust churns, she squints to see the jagged boulders disintegrate, fracturing into a cascade of tumbling stone. Hey, alright, wow. Hey, okay, let's go, Liv. It's nothing really, let's just keep going. We need to find them. Ah, fun. The recent tremor has left the mine shaft in ruins. Several branch tunnels, once accessible, are now completely sealed by colossal falls of rock. The one piece of good news is that the commander and Aisling are not trapped by any of these new barricades. A wave of relief washes over Liv as her fingers trace the fresh scratches scored into the rock wall. A recent sign, a thread of hope. Hey. Aisling, can you hear me? Melanie continues to call out softly. Aisling, Aisling? Suddenly her tone shifts, the gentle call sharpened into a gasp of urgency. She lunges forward, stooping to snatch something from the ground. Oh shit. A shoe? Though her visual feed is still blurred, Liv's systems pass through the silhouette, parse the silhouette instantly. Oh shit, I made these for Aisling. She must be just ahead. Cradle Melanie's palm is a tiny shoe sized for a child no older than 8. I'd recognize it anywhere. This is her shoe. I made all her shoes myself. I know it can't be her mother, but I always tried to do what I can for her. After all, in a way, I'm the one who brought her into this world. Oh, damn. Aw. Melanie gently closes her eyes, as if lost in a precious memory. After I first woke up, I was wandering through the mines, aimless. I'd almost decided to leave when I heard it, the cry of a baby. I found her right at the mine entrance. She's so tiny, so delicate, as beautiful as a dream. Aw. She's wrapped in a rough little rope, her feet bare, so gathered what I could find here in the mine and made her a pair of shoes. Aw. Then I carried her all the way to the Conservation Area 368. Oh, damn. Conservation 368. Melanie stepped into the crude conservation area. The infant is a small warm weight against her chest. She kept her hands tucked beneath the sleeves, hiding their mechanical skeleton from view. Another woman with a kid. A middle-aged man guarding this entrance spat a glob of phlegm onto the ground. Where'd you crawl in from? The mine. It's fantastic, another damn refugee. The man's face was etched with impatience. Ah, great. Listen up, food's scarce anywhere these days. The conservation area tosses a tiny extra scrap for the kid. But that's it. For everything else, you're on your own. I understand. Whatever, here's your tag. Now get inside. It's okay, it's a calculated blend of indifference and scrutiny. Dropped to the bundle in her arms, his brow furrowed. I tossed the identification tag at Melanie. If you can't keep that thing alive, let me know. I'll do my best. As a mechanoid, she had no need for food, water, or the fragile company of humans. Yet for Aisling, she would root herself in the conservation area 368, and so she stayed. Oh, damn. Aw. As time went on, the family that took her in wasn't particularly kind. A child's shoes would wear out so quickly, and eventually they stopped replacing them altogether. I started making regular trips through the mining area to gather materials from the forest beyond. I made shoes for the children in the conservation area. And these, I made these especially for her. Aww. The fraying upwards, cotton stuffing peeking through. It's reinforced by an extra layer of tough leather. Aww. She has a slight tilt in her step, always favoring this side. So with every pair I made, I'd add an extra piece of leather right here. You love her very deeply, yes. If such a feeling can be defined as love within human social relationships, then why did you let another family raise her instead? Melanie presses her lips together, falling silent for a moment, because I realized I didn't know how to give her the kind of love that humans needed. A mechanoid can offer no human warmth. No mother's intuition to balance the delicate sustenance an infant needs to thrive. I'm not a nanny model. I've been disconnected from the network since the punching virus outbreak. All I had to guide was my original programming and a few dictionaries stored in my database. Aw, an infant's emotions are so pure, so simple. Once, when she was wailing for hunger, I felt so helpless. I tried to devour the hunger emotion from her, but then she lost her ability to cry for food. Oh, damn. Aw. For an infant, this is nothing short of a catastrophe. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, that is. Jeez. Oh, yikes. The night was a fury of rain. A torrential downpour that hammered the conservation area's crude metal roofing until it roared. Oh, damn. Beneath the din, Melanie stumbled to her residence door and beat her fists against the metal. Oh, shit. Please, I'm so sorry to bother you this late. Just spit it out. The man who answered frowned, his gaze darting past her. It's Aisling. Something's wrong. She won't stop crying. She's burning up. I don't know what to do. Without another word, he grabbed her raincoat and followed her back into the deluge. I knew it. You found that child, didn't you? You clearly don't have a clue how to take care of a baby. You look like some runaway from a fancy house. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Inside Melanie's quarters, the man dried his hand on his shirt before gently pressing his palm to Aisling's brow. It's a fever. I've only got adult pills, but we'll have to make it work. From his pocket, he produced a single pill. He broke it. Selected a mere fragment and crushed it into powder, dissolving in a cup of water. He carefully tipped the solution into the infant's mouth. Aww. The medicine worked quickly, and Aisling's frantic cries soon softened into quiet, even breaths of sleep. Did I almost kill her? The middle-aged man lets out a heavy sigh. Aisling, oh Aisling, what am I going to do? Melanie looks helplessly at the infant and the makeshift cradle. Aw. Melanie's quiet sob filled the space between them. Finally, after a long and palpable hesitation, the middle-aged man spoke, his voice low and measured. There's a couple living behind the conservation area. Oh, damn. 3 days ago, their kid, he didn't make it in the last Hedda creature attack. Just 8 years old. They shut themselves in for the whole day after. If you're willing, we could let them raise her. At least they know what they're doing. In the distance, thunder roared deafeningly. If you decide, you know where to find me. After all, life is life. Damn. Aw. After that, I let the couple in the conservation area take her in. Oh, wow. I never told them I named her Aisling. The psychological data in my database suggests that allowing them to name her would foster a stronger parental bond. Aw. But the outcome was clearly not what I expected. It seems human psychology cannot be easily defined by textbooks alone. Shoving the obstructing stones aside, Melone shakes her head. When I handed Aisling over, I sensed that their emotional state. It wasn't pure joy they were feeling. There's something else layered within it. Something strange. Okay. I initially attributed the anomaly to grief of losing their own child, but now I realize. Perhaps they were simply excited about the extra ration allowance. Oh, yeah, true. Damn. Damn, that's cold, bro. Holy, that's cold. Jesus. Liv furrows her brow, her mind silently cataloging the inconsistencies in Melanie's story. If the memory fragments in her mind are still reliable, there are at least 2 glaring discrepancies between this Melanie's account and the one given by Melanie from the conservation area. First discovery of Aisling, the Melanie in the conservation area claimed she found the infant years ago, returning to the mine for supplies. Now it has shifted to while escaping from the mine. Oh, Liv being perceptive. Hey, okay, that's sick. Hey, I'd love to see that. The second, the death of the adopted family's own child. The original story was a tragic accident. A fall into a mine shaft. Now it's become a death by Hedda creature attack. The cause of death could perhaps be chalked up to the fog of memory. By Aisling's age, chaos floods her mind. A familiar trembling undercurrent of pain surges up, forcing her to abandon the trail of thought entirely. Oh, damn. Showcasing her doubts, Liv finally asks, her voice soft. If you find Aisling, will you try to find another family for her? Within the illusion, she shattered. Melanie had insisted that she wanted Liv and commanded to take care of her Aisling. Haha, no, of course not. Melanie lets out a soft, hollow chuckle. Aw, I don't trust humans anymore. I never will again. Aisling stays with me. Oh, damn, Jesus. Oh, boy. Melanie's answer is completely different from what she said in the previous illusion. If humans won't care for her properly, then I will. I'll give her everything, anything she could ever want. As long as she desires it, I can give it for her. Get it for her. I won't let Aisling be hurt ever again. Aww. Melanie speaks with an unwavering determination. Then, in the impressive darkness of the mind, Liv's calm eyes finds Melanie standing across from her. How old is Aisling this year? Aww. As if receiving a signal, the spider places its legs upon the web it has woven. In response, head creatures begin to quietly crawl from the mind's depths. Ah, great. Why do you ask? She's only 7 now. Not quite 8 yet. Melanie looks at Liv, her expression one of confusion. But you just said you found Aisling right after you woke up. The web quivers, transmitting an unknowable signal. That must have been more than 8 years ago, right? It must be my memory chip. There have been some errors lately. Commandant? Oh, damn. For now, Liv sets her doubts about Melanie aside. Lifting a terminal, she quickly answers the incoming call. Oh, shit, the call. Liv? Commandant, where are you right now? Safe zone, hetero creatures. Hetero creatures? The terminal's projection shows the commandant and the child running together as if fleeing. Oh, fun. Can you share your location with me? I'll try. Be careful. The commander of the projection halts, a sudden pause in the frantic run. The figure appears injured, face stained with blood. Commander, are you alright? I'm worried them... Oh, damn. The commander's transmission is a ghost in the device, her voice perpetually fading in and out, drowned out by a sea of static that steals all meaning. Commander, don't worry, I will find you. Marks immediately. I'm on my way, we'll meet soon. Aw. The transmission cuts off without warning. What happened? Is Aisling, is she with your commandant? They're together, but commandant seems injured. Liv brows furrow in her concentration as she repeatedly calibrates her terminal, hunting for a lock on the commandant's signal. On the rough map, the green dot representing the commandant's terminal flashes just for an instant, then vanishes. The brief flicker is all the confirmation Liv needs. She's on the right track. Alright. They're trying to find a way out. I must find commandant as fast as possible. Alright. Okay, let's go. Liv stows her terminal and strides forward, Melanie following anxiously in her wake. Okay, let's go. The question of Aisling's actual age no longer comes up. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Very, very interesting. But yeah, definitely some really great stories so far, man. I'm really, really enjoying it. It's definitely very, very interesting. With Liv and her new frame and her being more assertive and everything. I really like that. But yeah, man, just great stuff, dude. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, just great stuff, dude. Music's great. Story is definitely getting a lot more interesting, for sure. And can't wait to see what's next in terms of story. But yeah, I think with that said, that's all I really got to say. So I will be streaming again on Saturday at 3 p.m. EST. We will be streaming some more PGR. More Punishing Grey Raven. We'll be continuing the story chapter. So yeah, can't wait to read the rest of it and continue on the journey. But yeah, I think with that said, that's all I really gotta say. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed, please drop a like on the stream. Or if you want to see more, be sure to drop a subscribe and a follow and all that good stuff. Also, let me know what you thought of the stream down in the comments below. And thank you guys again so much for tuning in. Remember to stay humble, be kind to people, and see you guys later. Bye, 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 bye.